biggest challenge was I knew as an artist, in order to develop myself and for my own personal interest in the whole behind the scenes. Like, I love the production side of things, so I really wanted to take a hold of that. Well, at first I didn't have my own studio per se in a central location, but taking on all that and investing into the gear, investing into the music and the future of Black Suit Devil, and for the first time taking a record into my own hands and taking on the production, taking on the engineering. The recordings begun down in Cabbagetown in a garage slash studio slash workspace that I was living in. Quite a cool space, and that started in December of 2017, where I started ghost tracking all the records. And for those of you who don't know what ghost tracking is, just going in and recording, the basic structure of the song on acoustic guitar to a click, and then doing a scratch take of the vocals where you can and you edit that, and now you got your basis, basically your foundation of a song to build on. So we started ghost tracking back in 2017 in December, and then getting in other musicians to build upon that, so that the good start of the record started down in Cabbagetown in Toronto, and then eventually moved out of there and moved out to a farmhouse in Markham, Ontario, that I was staying at for a few months. And this was a beautiful and totally inspiring location, and the perfect location for the bulk of the recordings that made up A Matter of Time. Just the scenery was just quite surreal, quite just kind of like a Neverland, so to speak, just surrounded by nature and serenity, and just quite the contrast from being in downtown Toronto. And just I was able to escape there and really focus on putting the best into this record. So I made a makeshift studio in one of the larger bedrooms in this farmhouse, and that's where I started really just knocking out a bunch of great recordings. Got a bunch of session musicians over those months in the summertime, and just really knocking it out of the park. Eventually moving out of there, I finally moved into a home out in Brantford, which now is a permanent residence where I have my studio, Black Suit Devil Studios.